eating out. Some of the ladies did, and of course we have several that could not be with us because of the times that we live in. So, okay.
I'm Lydia Smart. Ellen and Robert Johnston, wrong side, and the great-granddaughter of J. Howe and Desi Smith.
And I'm Frances Butler. I am the daughter of Alden Smith and Willing Smith, granddaughter of J. Howell Smith, and we have 3 daughters, Stephanie, Susan, and Cherry. And this is my husband, Steve.
Hi.
The daughter of Paul Bay Smith, granddaughter of Hal and Desi Smith, and this is my husband, Dennis.
I'm Rachel Thomas. I am the daughter of Alden and Willeen Smith, the granddaughter of J. Howell and Desi Smith. And this is my friend Dean Maddox.
I'm Donald Johnston. I'm Robert Johnston and Ellen Smith's son, J. Hal Smith's grandson. A whole bunch of Johnsons and Smiths go back. I'm glad to be here.
I'm Kathy Hayes. I'm daughter of Henry Bridges and Edith Smith Bridges, granddaughter of Howell and Desi Smith. From Florida, I'm glad to be.
I'm Gate L. Johnston. I'm the daughter-in-law of Ellen Johnston. And J. Howe Smith was her father.
I'm June Aldridge. I'm the daughter of Wilburn and Jaya Smith, and the granddaughter of Howell and Desi Smith. And my husband wanted to come, but he wasn't able. He said, tell everybody hello.
I'm Jackie Redding, daughter of Edith Smith Bridges and Henry Bridges, granddaughter of Howell and Desi Smith.
I'm Cherry DeLon, daughter of Edith Smith Bridges and Henry Bridges, and granddaughter of J. Howell Smith and Desi Smith. From
Small trivia here, or large trivia. We've been looking at some facts about us as Smiths, and we have the total years of teaching experience. So that might make it 206 years, of teaching experience.
One of the things that brought that up, though, was yesterday we were talking when we were eating about Grandpa Smith and how that he wanted all 10 of the kids to have a high school diploma, and they all did. But they graduated from so many different high schools, from Guin, from Berry, and from Hubberville. Those 3 schools I know, and I think that's all.
That's all, yes.
But that's why we thought he instilled in them the value of education. And then we had these, and you can mention the ones from the children that actually taught. So,
the ones that had college experience were Uncle Wilbur and Uncle Bert and Uncle Paul. And the ones that taught school were Uncle Wilbur, and he married Aunt Jaya, who was a Sawyer, which I'm also related to on both sides. And they both taught school. Uncle Bert, I think he carried the school with him when he left, they said in the article.
And he drove the bus to Mount Vernon after they closed Belk. He drove the bus to Mount Vernon.
He was my 5th and 6th grade teacher at Crawford.
Okay. Aunt Faye taught school at Carrollton. And Aunt Edith was the secretary at Belglade High School at the end. I know she taught at several
Mhm.
schools. Aunt Bertha taught at Possum Trot School for, I know, at least 1 year. I don't know if there's any more, and even my grandmother was asked to teach at Stutter's Crossroads, and she refused because she was pregnant with Donna.
How about that?
Is that one of my kin folks?
Oh, I told an interesting fact a while ago that people did not know, that Uncle Thune shared with us when he lived with Mother, that he had proposed to Aunt Bertha at one time, and of course she refused. So I guess he moved to the next one. Aunt Wilma said yes.
Well, I think if I remember, Bertha was teaching at that time
At
at
Possum
Possum
Trot.
Trot, and she wanted to continue teaching, or maybe that was why she turned him down, but anyway, it was in that time frame that all that occurred.
Would they have let them be married then? Sometime,
She would
years,
have had to have stopped teaching.
yeah, years ago, they wouldn't let you be married in two, so.
Well, but Grandmother Johnston, she was married because she already had that Dwayne and Dale, but she, you know, she was pregnant with Don, but it was during the war, so they were desperate for
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
They
they
were relaxing
waived the
things then.
rules, yeah. Huh.
Well, there were several people who, during the war, who went to Childersburg and worked. I know Uncle Bert and my daddy, and mother, and Aunt Anna, they all moved over there and worked for 2 years during the war, cause they could make so much more money working at this shell, they called it a shell plant. And they could make so much more money there than they could teaching. So they didn't teach for 2 years. And then when they ended the war, they came back and they started teaching again. But there were several, Beulah and Howard Johnson, who were Aunt Lily's, that Beulah was Lily's daughter, they were over there. There were a lot of people from around here that went and got a job there.
Interesting. All right, we want to say thank you to Samantha Howard for the food. Everybody say a big thank you.
Thank